What's really going on? Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, Litecoin. We have an article regarding Google dedicating some capital and energy to a dedicated digital asset team that is going to be looking after, blockchain technology for the Google Cloud system. So very bullish integration with, the cryptocurrency scene here and blockchain technology into a rather large entity in the traditional world of finance. We have Google getting involved in crypto, so rather bullish adoption and exposure here. Be sure to stick around till the end of the video. We've got a lot going on in each video here. We cover an article, several coins. We go over the crypto spheres. If you like the video, drop a like on the video. It lets me know you guys like what's going on and really helps the channel grow. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and tune in for the next one. We try to keep these updates coming at you daily. We start the video off with one of the 4 coins in rotation here. We cover XLM, XRP, Litecoin, and Cardano on the regular, but throughout the video we do like to cover kind of a whole bunch of things, and so be sure to stick around until the end. Let me know down below a coin you'd like to see in the next video. Currently, Litecoin interacting under resistance at the moment. We are awaiting further confirmations of comfortable accumulation here under the influence of bearish Robo advisors ever since the end of November here, since that $224 level. Price action has been in search of the strongest area of support. So far we have experienced what appears to be 56% in downside over the following 58 days, currently still more than 50% down at current levels as we await the return of bullish Robo advisors here and further confirmations of support down below. So until we get daily candles opening and closing back above $114 here, that level will remain as resistance, and at the moment the strongest area of horizontal support for Litecoin is still going to be sadly that $82.20. It would appear is going to be the strongest area of support down below for Litecoin. Look out for $90 as well, a potential area we could experience a bounce, but as I mentioned, $82.20 is going to be my immediate short-term target for continued downside, as we are under the influence of bearish Robo advisors and very close to resistance. So we wait for support and bullish Robos here. We always allow for the confirmations in any up or down trend. It is key to have a strategy, but let me know your thoughts on Litecoin down below. Now we're going to swap over to that article on Cointelegraph here, titled Google Cloud Ramps Up Blockchain Efforts by Launching Digital Assets Team. Blockchain, cryptocurrency, and decentralized technology are all fascinating topics that have been heating up for almost a decade. Nowadays, everyone wants to be a part of cutting-edge innovations. An announcement by Google Cloud's Vice President of Financial Services said the firm has established a Google Cloud digital asset team that will assist clients in creating, trading, storing value, and launching new products on blockchain-based platforms. With a blog post and tweet reading, "This new team will enable our customers to accelerate their efforts in the emerging space and help underpin the blockchain ecosystems of tomorrow." The post from Google points to blockchain and distributed ledger-based solutions like Hedera, like the Hedera hash graph we've talked about on the channel before, with the United Kingdom government using it to track information between drones. So we have another rather bullish mention of the Hedera hash graph, in addition to Theta Labs, Dapper Labs as well, as examples of firms that have already implemented Google Cloud, adding that the digital assets team will conduct a variety of activities in both the near and long term here. So rather bullish integration with Google here from Hedera, Theta Labs, and Dapper Labs. If we look at Hedera, technically price action has bounced off of an area of support here. 19 cents is going to be an area of support we need further bullish confirmations of, in my opinion, as we do need further solidification of this level to consider it as an area of potential accumulation if bullish Robo advisors were to return. We have been under the influence of bearish parameters here ever since the 21st of January, and significant resistance overhead awaiting to give us a hard time at 25 cents as well does suggest that further bullish parameters need to be met here to allow for comfortable accumulation. Technically, fundamentally, we have been seeing several instances of bullish incentive for this project in particular, with government adoption in addition to entities such as Google. Here we have the Theta token against USDT. It would appear looking for support down below, reaching toward an area of support. $2.12 is going to be a horizontal area of support that we need further bullish confirmations of, in my opinion. In addition to we're a little too close to resistance overhead, it would appear $3.18 is going to be overhead, giving us a hard time at the moment. Significant resistance waiting to give us a hard time at $4.43, and we have been under the influence of bearish Robo advisors ever since the beginning of January here. So we are awaiting the return of bullish Robo advisors and further solidification of significant support down below. And sadly, the strongest area of support for this coin isn't until all the way back down at 61 cents here. And sadly, that is going to be based on the technical strategy, the short-term target for continued downside here until further support has been solidified and bullish Robo advisors return. And so we always await for the confirmations. Technically, we're a little too high risk to be accumulating at current levels. We do need further bullish parameters to be met, but fundamentally we do see bullish incentives for this project. This is not Google's first foray into the crypto space. Google Cloud's parent firm, Google, recently hired a PayPal veteran to assist with the development of Google Pay as it continues to look towards the future and pursue crypto. Google teamed up with Coinbase, allowing customers of the exchange to pay for items and services using Google Pay. Google and BAKKT joined forces to allow customers to exchange and spend their cryptocurrencies through Google Pay. So very bullish, integrations here with Google, a rather large entity. I'm sure many have heard of it. As we've been seeing on the channel here, very bullish incentives from institutional players in the traditional world of finance here getting involved in Bitcoin, but cryptocurrency overall in general has never been more bullish, in my opinion, with such big institutional players getting involved in the metaverse, utilizing NFTs, and things are just far too bullish in terms of the increased adoption and use case at this time than there ever has been, in my opinion. Bitcoin has been around for over a decade, but the hype to use case ratio has always been a concern here, as a lot of projects are rather hype based and utility is minimal, sadly. So with increased use cases coming here, increased adoption, and soon regulations from governing bodies, we can better integrate cryptocurrency into more common aspects of day-to-day living. And I very much anticipate cryptocurrency being a part of day-to-day transactions, and I very much anticipate NFTs being used in a far more mainstream manner. But let me know down below your thoughts on this article. Looking at the crypto spheres here, we can see price action is recovering quite nicely. Very bullish bounce off of support forming. As I've been mentioning, I do anticipate continued retracements and interaction toward this said support that is forming. Projects in the red experiencing between 2 to 5% in downside. Nothing concerning whatsoever. Projects experiencing some very nice upside. We have 20 to 27% for a couple, 10 to 15 for another, and 8 to 11%. So very nice gains here across the board. Lots of other projects up between 5 and 6. Rather nice, green to be seen as we solidify support. Weekly crypto bubbles do suggest that the uptrend is returning here. We do see some rather bullish upside for many projects experiencing up to 40% in upside. However, some projects experiencing up to 26% in downside. Some go up, some go down. Capital is moving around within the crypto space here, in and out of other projects. I believe if there was a bearish incentive, no one would be buying any of them, in my opinion. I believe there would be far more red to be seen here, and more users would be cashing out, whereas while Bitcoin's price might be diminishing in value in the short term here, we do see capital flowing into other projects in the crypto scene. Now Bitcoin finding itself back into this range of volatility here. I anticipate some very aggressive price action moving forward in the immediate short term, either up or down as we return to the 40K range rather abruptly, or we plummet back to support. $34,655 per Bitcoin is going to be the level I anticipate continued solidification of until bullish robo advisors return here. We do need some bullish robo advisors to suggest upside to become more comfortably bullish on accumulation with anticipated short-term upside here. At the moment, we do need further confirmations of support to further solidify this potential bottom, which is very much approaching in my opinion, but we always allow for the price confirmation. So at the moment, we're looking for continued solidification of support as we await bullish robo advisors. Again, I personally very much anticipate a six-figure Bitcoin to present itself before any sort of fundamental downside is to be considered. We can see some very large institutional players in the economy here getting involved in the crypto scene at a 50% sale from all-time highs. Heavy accumulation occurred back at this current market top, and I believe a lot of panic selling has been occurring throughout this correction and retracement. A lot of fundamental investors and institutional accumulators have been accumulating at these levels, and we do see a very bullish recovery forming here. But we always go with the flow of the market confirmations. Let me know down below your thoughts on cryptocurrency currently. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hearing my analysis. Check out EngineeringRobo for free with a link in the description. Subscribe and tune in for the next one.